Hi everyone, welcome to Jack and Cat Adventures. Today we're going to be making a Mexican chicken casserole. So let's get started. You could use any kind of meat you want. You just have to cook it first, and I'm going to show you what else to do. I have a bunch of shredded chicken here. I made chicken noodle soup, but I can only have the broth right now. So I cut up all the chicken and I figured I'd make another dish with it. So you're going to want 2 packages of chicken rice-a-roni if you're using chicken, or beef if you're using beef. You're going to need 1 can of rotel, 1 can of black beans rinsed and drained, as much onion as you want, and then you're going to need some chicken broth for the chicken or beef broth for the beef. I'm not sure how much we're going to use. We're going to check it out at the end, but so far I know it will take 2 cups, okay? Because what you're going to do is you're going to cook that rice, and you need that liquid in the oven to cook that rice. So let's get started. I'm going to take about 3 handfuls of this chicken, and I'm going to put it in my pan. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I think that should be good. I'll do one more. Okay. Alright. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to heat up this chicken, and I'm going to follow the directions on 1 pack of taco mix. Even though it says 1 pound of meat, I'm adding a little bit more meat because we like a lot of meat in our dish. So I'm going to get this heated up. You're going to need some cheese, any type of cheese you want. And I'm just using one of these pans to make it easier. So while that's heating up, let's get started on filling our pan. So what you're going to do is you're going to take out the packet. Don't throw it away, we're going to use it. You're going to put your rice in the bottom of your pan. This is a really easy meal for during the week, especially if you have your meat already made. And like I said, you can make your chicken. I boiled mine. I used thighs with bone and skin on to get a lot of good flavor with that chicken, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 3/4 cup of water. That's what it calls for on the seasoning packet. And then we're going to put this on. We're going to cook it for about 5 minutes. Alright, so now we're going to start building our casserole. My black beans, pour them in. 1 can of rotel. As much onion as you want. A little bit of cheese, or as much cheese as you want. I'm using Fiesta flavor Mexican cheese, but like cheddar would be good in it, or whatever you have. Okay. Keep a little bit because you're going to want some for the top. Okay. Now, with my hands real quick. Alright, so now we're going to take our chicken and put it on top. I'm going to kind of stir that around real quick. Okay.
Couldn't see anything.
Now, I'm going to add the flavor packet from the rice-a-roni. Both packets.
This smells really good, guys.
It smells delicious. Now I'm going to add my broth, but just a little at a time. Right now I have 2 cups in here, and this is homemade from the chicken soup I made. So if you can make your own chicken, boil your chicken and keep the broth, it's delicious, you guys. And it's very healthy for you. This time in the chicken broth I did salt, pepper, turmeric, because our joints have been hurting a little bit, and that helps with inflammation. And I just did fresh veggies and fresh garlic and just cooked it, and then made the broth. I put a little bit of
Slap your mamas.
No. I didn't do that. I did add a little slap your mamas, but I did what did I do? I'm trying to remember. I'll try and remember and let you guys know because it just slipped my mind. Okay, now that I got that all mixed in, I'm going to add, now you don't have to add anything else other than another packet of taco mix or however much taco mix you want. I'm going to add a little bit more flavoring to mine. I'm going to use Slap Your Mama's. It gives a little bit of a deeper flavor without making it really, really hot. This is not as spicy.
It gives it a little heat. But
I don't like anything spicy. And then I have this flavored nacho cheese. I'm going to add it and we're going to see how it works. It's not even open yet. Oh my God. Okay, so let's add some of this cheese, make it taste cheesier. So cheesy. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to add the rest of my broth. Like I said, it was 2 cups. And I'm going to see if it looks like it's enough, which I think it does. And then you're going to mix this really well, and you're going to put it in a 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes until it's heated all the way through and the rice is done. Just make sure you add enough juice so that rice cooks. This smells delicious. Make sure you add enough meat because that's really going to put it over the top. Okay, I think I'm going to add just a little bit more. Just a little bit, not much. I just want to make sure that rice gets done. That looks good. Okay. I just want to make sure it's really watery because that rice will soak up all that liquid, don't you worry.
And it's going to pull in that flavor too.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to add my taco mix again. Just don't add any salt to this because the stuff that we're using is very salty. Okay. Once you get it all stirred in, we're going to finish it off with some cheese on top. My cheese is froze.
That's okay, just put cheese on my part. No one else needs it.
Okay, now it's going to go in the oven for 30 minutes until cooked through. Alright, so here's our finished product. I just wanted to let you guys know that I ended up tasting it and the rice was not done in a half hour. So I ended up putting a little more of the chicken broth in. We covered it and we cooked it for another half hour. Then we uncovered it and let it cook for another half hour and the rice was finally done. So taste it before you shut off your oven to make sure the rice is done, okay? So please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, you do you.